Play the Hoosiers right down to the wire. Let's see if that team can resurface today for Pat Chambers.
All right, we jump it up. Kyrese Mullen wins the jump, working against Keyshawn Kelman. And your starters out on the floor for Hampton: Wilcox, Maxwell, Mullen, Lucane, and Nesbitt. Here's Maxwell firing the opening three of this first half. And Isaiah Thompson with the basketball. Was a big spark yesterday. He'll be in the starting five with Largy, Anderson, Kelman, and Johnston.
Brought Thompson off the bench yesterday, played the freshman Barno. Thompson with the start today for the Eagles.
Kelman, this is the wraparound underneath. Maxwell's kick out, he gets it back. Inside to Mullen. Mullen may have got away with a travel, gets a two-point basket to put Hampton on the board.
Oh, he is a load inside. I think you've got to send a double, a second defender, or he was going to tear you up. That is great inside positioning.
Anderson's main falls down. Here comes Johnston. The floater in the lane, wave it off. An offensive foul is taken as Joshua Lucane stands his ground. And here's another look.
Oh, that's a great call. We've got that new block charge rule. You got to be set before that offensive player sets that lead shooting foot. He was there in time, but had to pay the price for that charge.
There's Hampton head coach Edward Joyner Jr. Goes by Buck in his 15th year leading the Pirates.
Done a great job there at Hampton. Changing leagues, third league in 5 years. They're trying to upgrade their talent level as the leagues have improved each year.
Wilcox showing that range you're talking about.
There he is. You got to chase him off that, make Tedrick bounce the basketball. Tedrick Wilcox bounced the ball.
First five go to Hampton. Florida Gulf Coast looking for an offensive answer.
Remember the slow start yesterday. They don't want that to happen again today.
And off the foot of Anderson, it will be.
Team that's picked second in their league. Pat Chambers, longtime head coach at Penn State. Great success there as he revitalized that program.
And two more for the Pirates as Wilcox starting to get in rhythm, and he can be dangerous when he gets going.
Well, Ed Joyner Jr. had that one set up perfect. Naked on the whole sideline. They deny the big guy Wilcox. Back cut, no help defense.
This is what you want to see, more Kelman inside. He misses that turnaround jumper.
Pirates off to a great start.
Maxwell gets blocked by.
Got boat raced by Kent State yesterday. You like your Ed Joyner Jr. You like the way his team has responded to start this game.
Maxwell the fadeaway. That's the rebound to Kelman.
Maxwell just to go square up and go up and shoot that. The fadeaway makes that shot more difficult than it should be.
There's a baseline drive. There's the first two. Cyrus Largy puts it in.
Largy with some degree of difficulty, but able to finish. Get some points on the board.
Maxwell, nice feed inside. Lucane unable to finish.
Convert at the free throw line. Hampton needs to get some buckets from the line.
That basketball game, Hampton 15 of 20.
They're a minus, almost a -6 in made free throws per game for the Pirates. That's one of those things as a coach, you've got to even that out. Hampton switching the screens. Double on the post on that last catch.
Shot clock down to 2. Firing at the horn is Thompson. And here's a quick throw ahead. Maxwell attacking. Rebound by Anderson.
Well, I like the energy from Hampton at the defensive end.
This will be a foul.
Bring their other big in. Weir. 3 rebounds from Weir yesterday.
Inside. Here's Weir. Kick up top. Over to the right side. Johnston struggled from the outside yesterday. And now it's Weir getting fouled.
FGCU, they got to start making some threes, Brad. We know they're a better shooting team. They've struggled this season. And that young man with the ball there, the double nickel 55's got to knock some 3 balls in.
Shot clock down to 10 here for Florida Gulf Coast. On the drive is Miller into the game. This is Thompson for 3. Weir grabs the offensive rebound. Goes right back up. That's pulled in by Mullen. Off the miss.
We saw Weir rebound it yesterday, but he has failed to convert his putbacks.
Hussein down low, working against Weir. Soft touch, but rolls out. Mullen, pump fake, blocked by Weir. Mullen goes back up and gets a whistle.
Mullen.
Out of Norfolk, Virginia. Plays bigger than 6'7", doesn't he?
Oh, no question. We saw him knock it.
Coach, tell him that again. You got him to
then
smile.
Then he came out in the
sure.
game and started shooting threes and making them. So
he's not listening to you.
That's why I'm an analyst, no longer a coach. They not only don't listen to me, they do the opposite and have success. I like him. Big smile on his face. Plays hard.
Here's Thompson. Gets by Wilcox, draws the foul. It's going to be a foul.
But they got to start making some threes. Confidence thing for him right here in this tournament. Get the lid off. It's amazing how making threes can cover up a lot of warts.
Dalian Johnson in the game. Franco Miller Jr. on the floor. Here's Maxwell feeding inside to Raymond. That's taken away by Weir. Thompson runs the break.
Oh, you cannot lose the handle when you've got some numbers. Defense back on their heels. And Florida Gulf Coast could not make them pay.
Maxwell out to Cooper. Gets Mullen an open look. Knocks in a 3. That has Pirates fans smiling.
He was 1 for 9 to start this tournament. He knocked a couple in yesterday, and there's another one today. He's going to start giving me the rub as he runs by.
There's Dalian Johnson. Feeds it to Weir, and Weir draws the whistle, and that's a bump.
Corner. 3 ball. Left pocket.
Andre Weir knocks it.
See the ball go through the basket. Works hard on the offensive glass. Needs some rewards with some points.
There's a takeaway. Isaiah Thompson yesterday came off the bench, misses the layup. That'll be out of bounds off floor.
Can really guard the basketball. 94 feet.
It's a good example right there in the face of Nesbitt. Here's Mullen. Weir walled him up, now throws it ahead to Thompson, and Thompson gets the easy lay-in that hit glass first. That's a goaltend by Donovan Raymond, so count to 2.
Well, this play we're seeing the end of it, but the start was awareness by Weir on the outlet pass to get Thompson on the run. Easy 2 for the Eagles. Starting to see their energy pick up.
Maxwell into the lane, gets a shove and finishes. Maxwell gets the free throw, makes it 15-8.
I think Coach Chambers might agree with me on that one. Go to work, big man. Yes.
There's Weir inside.
I think Weir has a huge ceiling. Or should I say a high ceiling?
Let's have a little discussion. 27 on the shot clock here as we approach the 12-minute mark of this first half. Hampton up 5, 15-10. Stepping out of bounds is Bannister.
At on the court. The freshman back in as a point guard spot for the Eagles.
Ramir Barno started yesterday. He's in the game for the Eagles. Here's a good look for Johnson, and Dalian Johnson, he can hit it from the outside.
Penn State transfer. Need the three ball. It's going to make life easy, or a lot easier.
Makes it a 2-point game here in the first half. Weir comes up with another steal. And Barno tried to throw it ahead. Maxwell gets called for.
Up some real estate in the paint.
Well, Hampton with a fast start as well, as they led by as many as 8 early on here. Florida Gulf Coast has trimmed it down to 2. Here's Amir Nesbitt with a takeaway.
They still needs that 3rd and 4th score.
Bannister from the corner. Barno the rebound.
11 or 15 from the big two, Mullen and Wilcox.
And Weir, the one-handed flush.
He took offense that we were going to highlight Kelman, the guy who plays in front of him. Weir with some energy.
There's the dump off. Lucane, a block foul. 15 points per game, 9 rebounds a contest.
There we go, Lucane. We need that extra score to step up for Hampton. Some token pressure. Barno, freshman, has played with a lot of confidence for the Eagles. Barno.
That's another takeaway, another steal for Nesbitt.
Can't turn over when I talk about you. Come on, Barno.
Here's a Mullen, reverse layup, won't fall. And it's a season ago, led the team with his 7.7 rebounds, over 7 points per game. He's the main focal point of this Hampton team thus far. Nesbitt finds him. Mullen fires the 3, and it's good. Hampton's 3rd triple of the game.
I think Coach Joyner told him after I talked to him about don't shoot threes, he said, don't listen to anything that guy says.
Just keep shooting them. Johnston, no on the floater. There's Weir. How about double figures already?
Yeah, you know, and you look at his history, averaging just under 15 a game, but only played in 4 league games before he was hurt. We're talking about Andre Weir, the transfer out of Richmond. Good feel for the game.
In his 4th season with Florida Gulf Coast. Played 1 year at Richmond. There is Wilcox, his 2nd. When I was down here, Stingray swam right underneath me. I was in some pretty shallow water. You just got to stay calm. Don't freak out and stand up on top of it. Andre Weir, 12 points. Doing it all here for Florida Gulf Coast.
Oh, nice set play. That drag screen and run the guy the weak side, just throw it to the rim. We see a lot of teams do that to take advantage of the help side rotations on the defense and take advantage of that situation. Boy, Weir has been really active on the ball screens also.
It's a steal by Johnson. Thompson assisted on that alley-oop. Set up Johnson well.
Now Johnson, that shot left it a little short, but I tell you, great shooters miss short and long, not right and left. That shot by Johnson was right on target.
For Hampton on this end, Mullen with 9 points. Wilcox with 8. He's 3 for 3. Here's Nesbitt. He's looking for his first points of the game. Anderson going to try and back down Nesbitt. He's going to get the bump on. 12 points for him in 8 minutes of work. Keyshawn Kelman back into the game for the Eagles. Has it. Backing down Lucane. Kelman out to Thompson. There's Johnson wants another three. That's his second.
He's feeling confidence. That one before that he left short, but it was right on line for Dallin Johnson.
Dallin Johnson did not even attempt a three yesterday. How about this?
Helping with the offense. And it's been bench points for the Eagles of Florida Gulf Coast U.
Dallin Johnson into the lane. Isaiah Thompson, the senior, has looked healthy for Florida Gulf Coast here in this first half. The Eagles, 15 points per game. Led the team with 82 made threes. Kelman misses the free throw after 3 seasons at Purdue.
But didn't do much this summer workouts because of having an injury for Isaiah Thompson, but it looked like he's starting to get back at full strength.
Nesbitt launches the three. That will not fall. Nesbitt goes baseline, hangs and finishes. He knows these island rims. Played for Team
Virgin
Islands.
He knows he's at sea level, so he can hang in the air a bit longer for Nesbitt. A hang and the hit. They like to run that ISO play.
Anderson went up for the dunk. It's going to be a foul on Javon. So up to the free throw line goes Anderson. Anderson this season averaging 11 timeout. 6 double-doubles last year.
Eagles need points from him. Only 6 yesterday in that slow start. They need Zach Anderson to score. A little bit different looking pressure here. With some zone.
There's Mullen from the corner. Another triple for Kyrese Mullen.
Am I counting 4 or am I just seeing things? He's got 4 threes down. Oh, look at him moving his feet, the big man.
Anderson going right at Mullen. Here's Johnson, the floater, no. Tips his own rebound to himself.
Get Ware some touches, he's back in the game.
Thompson, the floater. Soft touch is true.
Boy, the way this game's going, you just think Florida Gulf Coast, this should be a tie game, but Hampton's been able to hold that 6-7 point advantage because they've been knocking in those threes. Mullen has been on a mission. 15 points for the big man. Space has been really good, and you better find that guy.
Oh, Wilcox adds a three. He's 3 for 3 from outside. Now he's into double figures. Give him 11.
He's almost staying in our broadcast booth when he comes up court. He just keeps backing away from the three-point line. He was about 5 feet in front of us. You cannot lose sight of number 0. Big-time bucket getter.
Anderson along the baseline wants a clear out with Maxwell on him. Shoots over the top. Wilcox with the rebound.
Yeah, I did not like that shot. Didn't have any rhythm. Got to get your sweet spot when you have a height advantage.
10-point Hampton lead. Maxwell rattles home a three. How about 8? Mullen with 12, Wilcox with 11, and Maxwell with 10.
Points from Maxwell are huge for Hampton. They need to get that consistent third and fourth score. Now showing some zone.
Rebound to Nesbitt off the Thompson miss.
Really good changeup by Ed Joyner at that timeout. Come out in the zone, and now we got Pat Chambers doing the same thing, showing a 1-3-1 with his Eagles.
Nesbitt to Wilcox Jr. Smooth step into that shot. Rebound tipped out to Dang. Cross-court pass. Nesbitt for three, and Nesbitt buries it.
They came to this game averaging 8 threes a game at just over 31%. Hampton Pirates are finding gold.
Hampton University with a good alumni base in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's one of the top destinations for competed in the FIBA AmeriCup for the Virgin Islands. It's a big three. Chambers looking for some answers here. Down 17 as Wilcox gives Hampton their largest lead of the game at 18 points with 3 minutes to play here in the first half.
Hampton really struggled yesterday against Kent State. They have come out with high energy, cohesive unit today.
From the corner, Johnson, no. Kelman gets denied. Benson checks out.
Both coaches rotating their bigs at that 5-man. You saw that block there on the replay.
Thompson with Lucene guarding him. Johnson into the lane. Turnaround jumper rolls off the rim. The tip in is there for Keyshawn Kelman.
Kelman's been working it and working it. We saw Weir do the same thing.
Dang goes inside. This is Lucene working against Kelman. Shot clock down to 5. Wilcox drives through the contact to Kelman. In the world. It is fantastic too. I would vote for it. Number 1. Wilcox gets the free throw. They do put the clock at 2:02 after the review. And back to the action here.
Hampton's going to stay in that zone. And there's that.
Largy working against Dang. Cyrus Largy for 2.
Offense there by the Eagles. Get the ball in the high post, just turn and face, and it becomes one-on-one from the high post.
And from Norcross, Georgia. 3-star recruit led his high school team to the state first best player in all of Georgia.
Huge upside for Jerry Dang. Hampton likes this zone.
As the kick out, Johnson thought about the 3, takes it straight to the rim, but missed the lay-in.
Got to finish those. Good patience. Got the gaps open, but you have to finish at the rim.
Maxwell launches the 3, and Hampton just cannot miss from the outside. Maxwell with his 3rd triple of the game. 3 different Pirates with 3 made 3-pointers in this first half.
Oh, Maxwell came in this game 2 of 9 from distance, finding his rhythm.
Johnson off the mark. Now Maxwell just lost it out of bounds and gives it
up, hoping the official was going to bail him out. Didn't happen. And you watch the leadership of the other players on that team. For Tedrick, Wilcox goes over and gives him a hug and boosts him up. A lot of momentum wearing the blue jersey.
Right side on the drive. Miller tried to jump in to Wilcox. Final seconds. 22-point lead for Hampton and the final shot. Hampton comes out here for the final 4.9. There's some shots of him playing for Team Virgin Islands. Backdoor pass. Wilcox goes up for a strong slam dunk.
Not there in time.
Tedrick Wilcox has had a fan since the beginning.
Efficiency.
Second free throw gives him 18 points in the first half.
18 points on 6 field goal attempts. 57% from the field for the Pirates.
Zach Anderson goes into the beach zone. On campus of the University of the Virgin Islands, it is the 2023 U.S. Virgin Islands Paradise Jam. Day 2 action underway. Both these teams, Florida Gulf Coast and Hampton, dropped their opening game yesterday, looking for their first win. In Hampton just came out and shot lights out in the first 20 minutes. 10 made three-pointers. In that first half, Florida Gulf Coast just 2 of 6. Also have Dalian Johnson on the floor. He made those 2 3-pointers.
He has been the bright spot for Florida Gulf Coast.
You see Coach Chambers in his second season. A 1-3 start. He's going to have some work to do here in the second half as Hampton has been making shots like that. Maxwell with the 2, and now the quick takeaway by the Pirate D.
Maxwell's confidence has risen throughout this game. He thinks he can make every shot he's taking now.
Wilcox gets fouled.
There's Maxwell weaving and taking it right down Main Street and puts a little English on it, kisses it off the glass for the 2.
13 points in the first half, give him 15, and Lucene from long range.
Eagles just can't find any answers at the defensive end. Whatever they've tried has not worked. And they've just struggled at offense. It's become very difficult for them to find easy baskets. I'd like to see Weir get some more touches on the block.
Lucene tries another 3. Thompson the rebound.
Hampton has done an outstanding job this entire game getting back on defense.
It's a good look for Anderson. There's a 3 for Florida Gulf Coast. Second Eagle to knock one in.
They have not gotten many threes.
Wilcox feeds Lucene. Lucene fouled by
Wilcox and Mullen. Maxwell's been playing well, and also
8 points for Lucene. 3 of them coming from the free throw line. Give him 4 from the free throw line, and a 9-point total.
16 free throws for Hampton from the line, and they've shot them well. Big discrepancy there. And that shows how aggressive they've been at the offensive end.
Long 3-point try, and Dalian Johnson. He nailed a couple in the first half. Gets another one here to start the second.
The Eagles got to be able to make some stops. Talked about the run they made yesterday against Missouri State.
Backdoor cut, reverse layup, no for Wilcox. Here comes Johnson. In transition, out to Thompson. Yes, Thompson with the three. Back-to-back triples here for the Eagles.
Quick push, get the defense on your heels, spray it out for the three. Now you got to make some stops, back-to-back stops.
3 for 4 from outside. Maxwell pull-up jumper. Oh, left it short. Here comes Thompson. Or Anderson lost it.
One too many dribbles by Anderson. Rally killer. Cannot turn it over.
Reese Mullen delivers the backdoor feed to Maxwell, and Maxwell adds 2 more.
Maxwell gonna flex those biceps. Act like you've been there before, young man.
17 points now for Tristan Maxwell.
Big day at the office for Maxwell.
With 11 points. He is now 5 for 5 at the free throw line.
Those last couple games against Mid-Atlantic and Norfolk with injuries, and came out back in the action yesterday, and he is back in his groove today. Tristan Maxwell, #1 in the blue. 17 points on 11 shots. He's knocked in 3 triples. Big shot in the arm for the offense for Hampton Pirates.
Maxwell's played in just his 3rd of these first 5 games for Hampton. Had a foot injury, or a leg injury this summer, foot injury recently. His career high, though, is 22, and with 17 already. Keep an eye on Tristan Maxwell continuing to roll. This is Nesbitt for 3.
Both teams chucking and chase.
Largy along the baseline. Over to the right side. Here comes Miller. Dumps it off. Kelman lost it.
Hussein was going to lead the break. Good decision to pull up, big man. There was 4 jerseys in blue tracing him down, trying to get the ball from Hussein.
Maxwell's step back. Did he take an extra step? He did.
We said that they had to do to win this game, they've done. They've got that 3rd and 4th producer have emerged with Joshua Hussein, Tristan Maxwell. They've secured the basketball, only 7 turnovers. And they've gotten to the free throw line and made a high percentage, 14 of 16 from the line for Hampton.
14:36 to go here in the second half. Coach, you're down a bunch. You kind of have to just put a couple markers there. Let's get it down to 15. Then you get it down to 10. Try and just start chipping away at it. And if you're Hampton, keep your foot on the gas. Hussein continuing to roll. He's into double figures now. 4 Pirates with more than 10 points.
And a great pass by Mullen. Big to big. Pass is tough to defend. But you're right, if you're the Eagles. But it's got to start the defensive end, Brad. They have to make some stops.
Hampton comes up with another stop. Hussein with the block, and Thompson commits the foul on
Tedrick Wilcox. That is a dynamic 1-2 punch for the Pirates. And not a lot of expectations in the Coastal Athletic League, which used to be called the Colonial. They went through a name change. They were our pick 13th out of 14 teams this year, but it looks like a Hampton team, if Ed Jordan can keep this magic going, he's got a chance to make some noise in the Coastal Athletic Conference.
Well, and talking to him a couple days ago, still optimistic. Jordan Nesbitt will become available as Kelman slams one down. Ineligible at the moment for some paperwork from his transfer a couple seasons ago. Led the team a year ago, 15 points per game.
Another piece of the puzzle.
Here's Mullen off the glass. No. Rebound goes to Miller.
Been a good 1-2 punch inside for Hampton. Hussein and Benson. Benson, a physical defender.
There's Chase Johnston, and Barno gets fouled by Nesbitt.
Good understanding where the ball needs to go.
Came off the bench today. Coming into the game, though, 12 assists, just 6 turnovers. He's pretty strong with the basketball. Johnston pull-up jumper, mid-range game, does not get the roll. Here's Mullen running the floor, the trailer cleaning it up.
Great pass by Wilcox. Saw his partner coming right down Main Street and delivered it. Tremendous offensive production from Tedrick Wilcox Jr.
Rivers in his 5th year with Florida Gulf Coast, set a freshman record 39 blocked shots. Also led the team and the Atlantic Sun Conference with 35 blocks back in the 2020-2021 season. He'll be guarding Benson. Shot will not fall. And Johnston lost it. Is it off the 3? Hampton and Florida Gulf Coast. The winner will play in the 4:15 p.m. local time on Monday for 5th place. The loser will play for 7th place against Norfolk State. And Hampton already having played, getting the win 75-68 the game prior to coming to the Paradise Jam.
Very rare that we see teams play each other before they come down here.
Wilcox shot off the mark. Here's a throw ahead. Barno races to the rim, hangs but cannot finish.
Freshman guard will learn. He's got to take that ball up strong. Don't try to move it around.
Maxwell, 3 more, and Tristan Maxwell with 20 points for the Pirates.
A lot of confidence in Maxwell.
Maxwell's career high 22 points. That was in January of 2022 when he was at Georgia Tech. Did that against Boston College. Here's Rivers.
Hampton staying in that zone. It's going back to man on that offensive rebound.
Anderson over to Miller for 3. No. Now the Eagles have knocked in some threes here in this second half. 3 of them in this game after Dalian Johnson made 2 in the first half.
Well, Dalian Johnson's been the main threat from the outside for the Eagles. He needs to get a little help from his friends.
Thompson and Anderson both added 1 here in this second half. Thompson will try and get another. That's too strong, and there's a foul on the rebound as Miller gets through a line. Miller in his 4th season with Florida Gulf Coast. He started his career at Ole Miss.
This team has responded well to that loss last night to Kent State.
It's a 24-point lead at halftime, and they've been able to keep it between that 18 and 25-point difference. It feels this entire second half. Benson loses it out of bounds. It's going to stay with
territory. And that is why Hampton's racked up so many points. They are 12 of 22 from outside the arc. That is tough to combat. Eagles have just not played at a high level offensively as far as offensive efficiency.
Shot clock at 5, and Mullen gets. Look at that. Benson skying high to throw it down.
He's planting the Hampton flag in the UVI lane.
There's Anderson trying to muscle his way back into position.
Tip, Brad. They got out to a fast start, a lot of energy. And that energy for Hampton has been able to make a run, but every time Hampton has had an answer, they've gone deep in their bench and had some really good production.
Wide open underneath is Dan Bannister. As Florida Gulf Coast, you kind of feel they got to take some gambles, some risks to try and come up with some takeaways quick. And Hampton's making them pay.
Well, Hampton is doing those cuts to the rim. Really good offense. Their spacing has been outstanding throughout this whole game. And when you make threes, it helps your spacing.
Zach Anderson on the drive. He gets fouled. The head coach is on the NCAA basketball rules committee. He said, I was defensive oriented. I always was thinking, okay, start to understand it's okay. How do we make the game better? How do we continue to keep fans involved? What makes our game better?
Well, one thing he thinks coming is a wider lane. The other is to advance the ball in the last 2 minutes
on a
your
timeout.
Front court like the NBA does and the women's game does. I really like that rule. It makes the game so exciting. And I asked him about going to quarters, which college basketball is the only game worldwide that has a half system, and he didn't think that would change. But he said expect a wider lane to come in the next few years. And advancement of the ball in the last 2 minutes on a dead ball situation.
This is a nice finish by Kelman on the offensive putback. I think they're going to do a test with it maybe in one of the postseason tournaments this coming year or the year following.
They used the NIT tournament to test and gain some data when they do rule changes.
I think they're adding a wider.
87. That was the first year of the three-point line. And you remember Nick Nurse, now the Cohen, passed his three-point record of amount of threes made, and his answer always was, I didn't have a three-point line the freshman year. They had an extra year to do it. Now with COVID, some have
you got
5 years to do it. But I always got response from in squared, we like to call him Nick Nurse, about I had one less year to do it in. Still, Nurse, who brought that three-point line into the NBA to use, take away the don't shoot the low percentage contested two, shoot threes and layups.
His 20 points are game high honors. Wilcox with 18. It's a 20-point lead for Hampton. For Florida Gulf Coast.
Good job that time getting the defender on his hip, keeping him there, creating the contact. Now Thompson, outstanding free throw line. Free throw shooter, point lead, chance to get it down to 18. But it's kind of hung around that 18, 20, 22 throughout this entire second half. And credit Hampton, keeping their energy level high.
Getting back to Nesbitt. Nesbitt step back, tough shot. It does not fall. Almost followed there by Raymond. Anderson Anderson goes inside to Kelman. Kelman, smooth shot there off the window.
Took it across the lane. Old school hook shot by the big man. Hook using the window. Oh, wide open.
Anderson, little free throw, gets 2 points for it, down to 14 points.
Yeah, Hampton fell asleep on that one. I'm not sure if they're man or zone, but let him walk right up to the free throw line and knock that one down. Easy basket for Anderson. Down, make another stop. Get a game here.
Maxwell trying to turn the corner. Oh, tough fadeaway from the free throw line. It's 2 more. Big basket there for Hampton.
Huge. Tristan Maxwell feeling healthy and looking good.
There's Thompson. Does not get the shot to fall, and the rebound corralled by Lusain.
Some good minutes out of the bigs from Hampton. Lusain has battled inside. Same with Benson.
Maxwell wants 2 more.
We've got some numbers, we can pick it up.
Johnson into Anderson, and 2 more there for Anderson. A late.
Unbelievable experience. The most beautiful beaches and water in the world right here in the Virgin Islands. A U.S. territory, no passport needed.
It's a rebound grabbed by Kelman, and then a foul committed by Hampton. Been quiet, but a big rebound right there. An opportunity for a couple of free throws. That one gives hers. We saw a big second half rally from this Florida Gulf Coast team. We're seeing it again here today.
And Ware was huge in the first half, and then we've got Kelman, who we highlighted at the end of the beginning of this game, has played well.
Wilcox tried to get it to Lusain. Here's another takeaway for Florida Gulf Coast.
That's some numbers.
Johnston in the corner. There's a deep 3 from Johnston. Off the back of the iron. Offensive rebound for Anderson. Euro step off the glass, yes.
Oh, good fade, face guard.
Hampton will continue to work that shot clock down as low as it can, but up just 11, Coach. They still got to get some high percentage shots here, don't they?
They're going to work it down there. We got it under 10. So you have to stay aggressive.
There's Lusain. He's had a fantastic game for the Pirates. That does not fall.
11. Kept him on the perimeter, went inside late. Bad shot by Lusain. Now a chance for the Eagles. Oh,
wide open look for Anderson.
There's our guy.
Kelman inside.
Oh, he got whacked. He got whacked and no called.
Wilcox thought about letting that one fly, didn't he? 18 points for him tonight.
He's really good. He has a great feel for the game. Does not force the action at all, Tedrick Wilcox.
12 made three-pointers for Hampton in this basketball game. 10 of them were in the first half. Nesbitt, a big two-point bucket here.
Nesbitt has shown some flashes of really being good.
Kelman goes up strong, right into the contact. Foul called on Mullen. That's going to. Kelman gets the first.
He's even quiet offensively in the second half for Hampton. Now set your press. You can get that early trap.
Kelman's the fourth Eagle into double figures. He has 10 points, 9 rebounds.
Yeah, just one rebound away from a double-double. And he cannot bail out with a foul.
Wilcox, the jumper is good. Couple big baskets.
So smooth. Lets the game come to him. Has not seen him force a shot. Tedrick Wilcox.
And there's a bump by Mullen, and Mullen has telling him how good he shoots it inside the arc a couple days ago.
First half. Well, he was shooting 77% and then continued it today. Well, he just really struggled now to get this thing back to single digits. They've had an answer every time.
Thompson gets it to 11. Here's the throw ahead to Bannister, the dump off. Lucane misses it. Bannister gets it back. And it'll be free throws now for Dan Bannister.
For a long haul. He's been around a long time. And he knows this season is a marathon and not for Hampton against Kent State, and getting his team prepared to come out of the gate fast today is what Hampton did. And not allowed Florida Gulf Coast to get this to single digits after the first initial onslaught in the first couple minutes.
This is Anderson working against Bannister. Score sits at about that same mark. 11 points per game.
A lot of skills. Can make threes, can put it on the floor. Really good length.
Has 16 points now after getting 1 of 2 free throws.
Now you're going to use some clock.
Maxwell guarded tightly by Johnson. Lucane from the free throw line. And Hampton holding on here down the stretch.
Lucane's been really good. Really good in this game.
Lucane with 13 points. There's a double-double now for Kelman. Adds his 10th rebound, 2 more points.
I always like that inbounds play.
Wilcox dribbles it up over to Bannister. Coach Chambers calling for the foul. Free throw is no good by Bannister.
Eagles is going to run out of time.
Thompson into the lane. He gets fouled on the bucket. Here's a chance to stop the clock.
Thompson is not going to miss a free throw.
Thompson has a 20-point game now. He's 11 for 11 at the free throw line. Maxwell gets the inbounds pass, gets fouled immediately.
Hey, a transfer from Georgia Tech.
He misses them both. 45 seconds left. What's Thompson and the Eagles have left? An open look for 3. That's too strong, and Wilcox a big rebound.
Yeah, who else but Christian Wilcox on the glass?
Ford Cooper gets fouled. But
no
when you're down so much, Hampton led by 25. When you're down so much, it's the window.
They use a lot of energy trying to make up those points.
Cooper gets 1 of 2.
You got to deal with this ball screen. Give him the 2, don't foul.
Wilcox dribbles away from the Eagles, finally fouled by Anderson.
strong body, is 6'6". Boy, she's a graduate and he plays like one. Great experience, Wilcox. And then Wilcox, that shows you that graduate leadership. And he came from St. Francis College.
Pushes the lead back to 9 for Hampton. Final seconds. Thompson gets another 2, draws a foul. Free throw is good. A 25-point game for Thompson.
You play him 30 minutes with gusts up to 36. He is one cool cucumber.
Wilcox gives Hampton an even 90. Three-point try by Anderson is good.
Where were those threes earlier in the game?
It's a 5-point game into double figures, a double-double by Kyrese Mullen. 24 points from Wilcox, 22.
All the keys I asked for early in this game, get that third and fourth score to step up, handle the basketball well, which they did. Only 9 turnovers, and they got to the free throw line even before this number of fouls here at the end that the Eagles had to do. They were getting to the line with their aggressiveness.
Thompson, it's going to be after the horn. No shot attempt, 92.